Mike Tyson vs. Jake Paul press conference. When T love on tees. Get ready for intense drama as Mike Tyson is left furious at Jake Paul in this explosive press conference. Tensions rise as the two powerhouse boxers exchange heated words ahead of the upcoming Paul vs. Tyson fight on Netflix. Expect sparks to fly and tempers to flare in this high-stakes showdown. Will the animosity between the two fighters be a game-changer in a ring? Tune in to witness the drama unfold and see who will have the last word in this epic clash of titans. Don't miss a second of the action. Watch now for all the jaw-dropping moments. The tension in the room was palpable as the interviewer turned to Iron Mike Tyson, the worst man on the planet, and asked, "So Iron Mike, how's this fight going to go against this Disney kid?" Mike Tyson leaned back, a slight smile playing on his lips. "Hey, listen," he began, "it was good while it lasted for Jake. Okay, it was good while it lasted. Not going to last much longer. You're fat, Jake." Jake Paul, not missing a beat, fired back with confidence. Jake Paul has aspirations to be a world championship-level boxer. From what you've seen so far, will he be a world champion boxer someday? Tyson chuckled. "Let me just be honest. He's improved a lot. Yes, he did improve a lot, but he's not going to have a good night when he fights me on July 20th. The interviewer, sensing the opportunity, pressed Jake further. "Every win you get, every knockout you get, you seem to level up. But there are still people, haters against you, who say you aren't a real boxer. If and when you beat Mike Tyson, is this the fight that puts the stamp on Jake Paul the boxer?" Jake nodded vigorously. "Yeah, 100%. They say he's the baddest man on the planet, so let's find out. He's the final boss. Moving up to heavyweight and continuing to prove all these dumbasses wrong. That's what I do my whole life. Boo yourselves. Boo yourselves." Turning to Jake, the interviewer asked, "Jake, I will say this. It's one thing to fight athletes and another thing to fight KSI. What in the hell went through your mind when you said, 'You know what? I want to fight Mike Tyson'?" Jake's eyes lit up. "I love the biggest challenges in the world. That's what's made my whole career. Taking big risks. I want the toughest guy out there. I want the biggest fights. Making history is what I've done my whole career, and this is no different. Netflix Mike Tyson. It doesn't get any bigger than this. Everyone will see it on July 20th. I will prove them wrong once again." Tyson interjected with a laugh. "I think you're suicidal. I think you're suicidal. That's what I think." The interviewer, addressing the elephant in the room, asked, "How do you respond to people who are critical about this fight taking place in the first place, particularly because of your differences, especially your age?" Tyson shrugged. "Well, I don't see too many people critical about it. Look at this." The interviewer, fumbling slightly, clarified, excuse me, critics, you know, people in the industry." "Who? Name somebody." Tyson laughed again. "Who? No folks who say it. Thanks, yeah, no thanks." Turning back to Jake, the interviewer posed a challenging question. "Jake, you say you want to be a serious boxer and a contender and be a title holder. So then, when in your career are you going to fight a contender in your weight class and not do gimmick fights?" Jake bristled. "I think he just called Mike Tyson a gimmick. Mike Tyson's 58 years old, or will be at the time of the fight." Tyson, looking amused, leaned in. "Yes, as much as I respect Mike Tyson. And..." Jake interrupted. "When did you just call me again?" The interviewer caught off guard and stammered, "I didn't call you anything." Tyson, still smiling, pressed, "What did you call me?" The interviewer, trying to maintain control, insisted, "I didn't call you anything." Jake, his voice rising, declared, "It's been 4 years in this sport, and I've done more in it than any boxer in the history of the sport. So in due time, sir, I will be fighting for a world championship, and I will be shoving you the F*** up and making you eat your own words, just like the rest of these punks." The interviewer, sensing the tension, asked both fighters, "What makes each of you so confident that you'll get the win come July 20th? Tyson, ever the showman, shrugged. "I don't know. Picture me losing to him." "You're going to have a lot of pictures of it." The interviewer, turning to Tyson, inquired about his legendary power. "Mike, in the majority of your fights, we've certainly seen the power on display." Tyson, with a wry smile, asked, "Who did he knock out? Who did he knock out? Little children? He never knocked out a real man. Come on." The interviewer, relaying Tyson's challenge, said, "He's questioning your power, Jake. He's saying you haven't knocked out a legitimate fighter of his caliber." Tyson, not missing a beat, added, "He didn't knock out Tommy Fury." Jake, determined, responded, "Hey, look, he's right. I can't stand here and say I did those things. But what I promised to the people is on July 20th. Mike will be put to sleep, and he will feel my power. I will go down as the man who put Tyson to sleep for the last time." The room buzzed with anticipation as the ultimate showdown between the seasoned legend and the brash newcomer loomed ever closer. Mike Tyson's fury was evident after his recent press conference with Jake Paul, where he felt disrespected by the younger fighter's remarks. Meanwhile, UFC head honcho Dana White weighed in on the situation, focusing on whether the Tyson versus Paul bout would be a genuine fight or an exhibition match. White revealed that even the commission was uncertain about the nature of the upcoming fight, noting, "I don't think Texas has figured out what this is going to be because it's happening in Dallas, Texas Stadium, and the commission, I think, is still wavering on whether this is going to be a real fight. I think Tyson wants it to be a real fight. I think the other side wants it to be an exhibition." Speculation has been rampant since the announcement of the fight. Even Joe Rogan, on his podcast, expressed doubts that it would merely be an exhibition, suggesting that Tyson intended it to be a genuine addition to his fighting legacy. Dana White, with his insider knowledge, explained why Tyson decided to step into the ring against Jake Paul. According to White, Tyson, despite his past glory as a champion, found himself continuously bombarded with irresistible offers due to his iconic status. White said, "Tyson still has that aura. You can be at a restaurant and he walks in, and you're like, holy asterisk. Mike Tyson's here. He still has that type of aura and energy in a room, and makes lots of money outside the ring. I think he ends up getting these offers that he can't refuse." Tyson Fury firmly backed Mike Tyson to knock out Jake Paul, expressing confidence in Tyson's striking strength regardless of the size of the gloves. Fury said, "If Mike Tyson hits anybody, I don't care if he's 90, he's going to knock them out cold. He's Iron Mike Tyson, the baddest man on the planet." Despite Jake Paul's extensive experience and numerous fights, Fury made it clear that his support lies with Tyson for the knockout, noting that Tyson has always backed him in return. As Mike Tyson prepared for his first professional comeback in years, many within the boxing community expressed concerns about his health. However, Fury dismissed these worries as stemming from jealousy, pointing out that those who criticize the fight are likely fighters who are not receiving significant paychecks or attention. Only jealous fighters who aren't getting paid and not getting laid. Those are the jealous fighters. Negative people who are not making any money and are not set to gain anything from the fight, Fury stated in an exclusive interview with Bloody Elbow during the weigh-ins for Bellator Paris. The iconic Chael Sonnen confessed his belief that Jake Paul would emerge victorious against Mike Tyson. Sonnen, hailing from the era of Tyson's dominance, couldn't help but feel a twinge of sacrilege at his prediction. "I think that Jake is going to beat Mike Tyson. But that's blasphemy. I just said that I think Jake Paul is going to beat Mike Tyson. I've never said those words out loud, and that did not feel right. But he is a 2-1 favorite, I think, for a reason," Sonnen said. Sonnen believes that Jake Paul is a figure worthy of admiration and emulation, rather than ridicule. He emphasized that Paul's methodical entry into the sport and his strategic choices deserve respect and study. Jake has taken on some significant challenges right from the start of his boxing career. He has faced great athletes, including Nate Robinson, a former NBA player known for his athleticism, and Ben Askren. As the fight date approaches, the anticipation continues to build, with both fighters preparing to prove their worth in what promises to be a memorable showdown. Did you like it? Tell us what you think of the video in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting videos.